Okay, so before I get back to modeling, I want to just talk a little bit about face topology and where the areas are that it's really important to maintain these circular shaped edges radiating outward from the mouth and the eyes. And that's for animation. You really want it to animate realistically, whether it's a human type proportion model going toward photorealism or next gen video games, things like that, but also cartoony stylized models, Pixar and DreamWorks type characters. The same rules apply, and the function of the different areas, the eyeball and the mouth, are going to behave in the same way. They're going to be rigged the same way, and they're going to animate the same way. So here are two examples. Here's a 3D mesh with the correct edge flow. You can see that it starts around the mouth, and they all continue. They're constant. There's never a break. So this line goes all the way around and then meets up with itself around on the other side. And then there's another one, and another one, and another one, and then they continue up over the nose. On the bridge of the nose, it goes down around and meets in the chin area. Now, around the eye, you want the same thing. You want them to radiate outward the same way around the mouth, so that you get a realistic opening and closing of the eyelids, and for like eyebrow expressions, emotions, and things like that. So on the right is a photograph, and someone has drawn in these. I got these off the internet, off Google. Someone's drawn in lines, and they've done a good job. I think the flow is correct, and the pinch points are correct. The areas. Pinch points are where you have different flowing geometry meeting up, creating this pentagon-like shape that you see here. And you want those don't animate quite as well, so you want them in places where it's going to be okay. There's not quite as much movement going on in this part of the cheek as there is, say, around the edge of the mouth. That's going to be an area that is constantly under heavy movement. It's going to be deforming all the time, even for subtle animations. But areas around here and here, here's another pinch point, as you can see. They don't have the same level of detail when it comes to different facial expressions and whatnot being animated. So let's get back to modeling.